Hello farmers and welcome back to the hills of Tuscany, trying to finish up the sugar beet harvest. I am working on, this would be the second harvester load. The first harvester load we did last episode, bring it over to the sugar factory. The whole time I've been harvesting this load, I've been going back and forth in my mind, do I want it to get myself a sugar beet cutter so we can double the production of sugar? And since I also want to buy more land for next season, I've been kind of going back and forth in my mind. Do I need to buy? You know, I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is save the money and go with more land rather than buy or even lease the beet cutter. A trailer is going to cost us, if I buy outright, $51,000. I mean, I could lease it, but all that really matters with the sugar beet, as long as all the sugar beet and sugar and candy is all produced by June, then I really don't need the trailer. So I'm going to save on that. It's more important, I think, that we buy more land so we can make more cotton, to make more fabric, to make more clothing. So that is what I'm going to go for. I think our sugar production is going to be fine. I'm trying to remember last season, I think it got done like 3 or 4 months before it came time to sell the candy. So, I mean, we do have more sugar beet than before, but I think the extra 3 or 4 months is still enough time to get this all made, from sugar beet all the way to candy being made. And if not, well, then that just tells me next season, because we're going to have more sugar beet next season, that it's time to get ourselves a trailer. All right, just keeping my eye on the fill level because we are just about there. I would like to get this whole road done, but that's not going to happen. And we are there, so let's go ahead and drop off the header. And let's go dump this into the sugar production. Now, we are going to get a little bit of money here today because we got to sell the potato chips that have been made, and we also want to go and sell the raisins. If I remember correctly, that all needs to go to the farmer's market, which is kind of down by the store. So that is what we're going to be doing here in just a moment. Let me sneak in here. And then I do remember, got to put out the belt first. Oh, got to wait for it to get all the way up before you can mouse it to move it down. That way I can get underneath the roof here. Put that all in. Just want to double check to make sure that it's up and running. I mean, it should be because I activated it last episode. Where are we here? Sugar production. Ooh, we are getting... Ooh, that's not going to take it all. All right, I was also wondering about that. So I was starting to wonder, what is the max capacity of this? And we are just about there. I can take another 25,000, and we got more than that. The good news is, I suppose, I don't need this harvester for anything else this year, right? I think the sugar beet is the last thing that we have. So I can harvest it all, leave it all in the harvester, and then just put it into the sugar factory as it needs it. Let's go get the header. We only got a little bit left anyways, but it's more than what the factory can handle. So yeah, next season I probably will get the trailer because, as I mentioned, we're going to be adding that little field right there to the sugar beet field. So we're going to have to get the trailer next year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have more than 25,000 liters of sugar beet left in this field. So over 500,000 liters of sugar beet. Can that be processed all by June? It's got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Roughly about 8 months. And hopefully we can have a lot more candy. And we'll benefit from that, of course, next season. And then, hopefully by mid-next year, we can really start nibbling away more at that loan. Let's get this field finished up here, and then we're going to grab our truck. We're going to grab the potato chips, head over to the vineyard, grab the raisins. We're going to sell all that stuff, and we'll see if that's enough money to buy another piece of land. So next year, we could possibly have like 600,000 liters of sugar beet. I think we can get another 100,000 off of that section over there. Yeah, we should be able to. Alright, sugar beet harvest is over. Let's go ahead. I'm going to park this over here just for now. No rush to get the sugar beet in there, because as we know, we've got plenty already being processed. Alright, let me go ahead and we got to take the add-on off of the header. There we go. That should be all set. And spin this around. You know what, let me go ahead and we'll just park it really out of the way, just over here for now. That should be out of the way. Alright, let's grab our truck. Let's see, we don't need the tanker. Hook up to our low loader. And let's grab all the potato chips that we have. And then make the trip over to the vineyard. The honey needs to be transported as well at some point. It looks like there's a lot there, but as we have seen in the past, I'll be lucky if that's 10,000 liters or so. So 14,000 liters of potato chips. Now I'll just scooch on over to the vineyard and we'll grab whatever raisins that we have. Should I be grabbing anything else? I can't remember. Let me check the stock market page before we go. Let's see, I'm looking for raisins. Yep, that's where we're headed for to get the farmer's market. All right. Potato chips we got. Preserved carrots go to the farmer's market. And I'll say all the carrot stuff should be going. Yeah, let's grab... While I'm over here, might as well grab it because I think I got enough room on the trailer to grab everything. Just got to make our way in here. Just snake around as we do. Now, when I put this gate in a long time ago, I had it open to the inside because I didn't want it sticking out towards the road, but now I kind of wish I had it opening the other way. Now, the only thing, it's nice to be able to grab the one material that you want, but the problem is if it doesn't spawn. Carrot soup, yep. Let's grab the carrot soup. Hopefully this keeps spawning the carrot soup. And that's all the carrot soup that's going to spawn, right? Is there more in here? There could be. But that's good enough for now. And I think this is all red beet that has spawned out here. Nope, that's carrots. Kind of the same color, but not quite. At a distance, it looks like the same color. All right, now I just got to back up over there. Yep, just move those pallets out of the way as one would. Alright, we want to grab preserved food carrots. Don't know how much is going to be here, but we'll grab whatever is here. The others should be the red beet. That might be all that's there. Nope, more is being spawned. Alright, how are we doing? That should be it. Alright, let's get over to the vineyard and grab the raisins. And then off to the farmer's market to see what we get. Alright, let's make our way up the vineyard. Gotta swing it wide, so I'm going in almost to the other farmer's field. But I do know I saw we're going to get like 20 grand for the raisins. I think with everything on here, we might get like 80,000, possibly. Is it going to be close enough to 80,000? Sounds great, but I'm going to probably spend most of it. Of course, we got to keep some. Okay, first we'll just pull up here. This is mostly from last season. Yeah, we just want to make sure we grab the raisins, but I think it's only going to grab the raisins anyways. Whoops, I was on raisins. Raisins, yes. It must be out of the spawn point over there, but we can move that in a second. Oops, sorry about that car back there. And let's get over here and grab these three. I'll probably have to shove them over to the trailer because I think it's going to be too far. And you know what? We'll grab this one as well. That should be close enough. Let's try to toss over a little bit more gently. And it may not pick it up if it's not upright. There we go. Alright, we got all the raisins. Now we just got to head on down towards the store. And can't really get through the woods with this, which would be ideal. It's the shortest way. But we'll get over there and sell all these goodies. Hopefully I can get around the corner here. Yep, looks like we're going to. Alright, I'm going to guess 80,000. Seems like I got $80,000 worth of material on the trailer. Actually, there is plenty of room to get through the woods with a truck and trailer. Plenty of room. Alright, and then a right-hand turn. Try not to take it too sharp, don't want to be tipping over. So I only really need 40 some odd thousand to buy one of the fields. And I think that's what we'll start with. I may actually have enough to buy one of the bigger ones, but that one has trees on it. Maybe I should think about buying that one instead, because I might be able to do some tree work. Let me just double check to make sure I'm going to the right place here. This should be the farmer's market. It is. Alright, I said 80,000. So hopefully I can sell all in one go. Alright, not quite 80,000. It's gonna be it's gonna be pretty darn close. Okay, so 70,708 is what we got. Not gonna complain about that. So giving us $92,000. So let's go ahead and spend that money right now. So here is the red beet field that we purchased and harvested. So let's go to farmlands. I think that field there, that's 105,000, is it? Yeah, that's 105. That's 79,000 for that big field right there. Let me just get back onto this page here. Anything growing in those fields? I think it didn't show anything growing at all. They have been cultivated. Alright, so... Alright, I think we're going to buy this one right here. Why not? Let's get, real low on the money once again. Let's live on the danger line a little bit. So 13,000 is what we're down to. And if we all do the math, we're losing about 20,000 a night on loan interest. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see when we get to November what our status is. But if I really need to, we can always sell some more material and Yeah, I mean, we're still going to be making canned vegetables and soup for quite a while. So let's bring the truck and trailer back. But now that we bought that field, we can maybe on the way through look at it and see what I need to do. There is a bit of a open area. I don't want to say open area, but an area that's not. That's not a field. I'm guessing there are trees there. But is it the trees I said we're just going to delete? Yeah, there's that tree right there. That's one we're just going to delete. Yeah, so it should be easy to merge those together. And then maybe get a bit closer to these trees. This should be the field right here to our right that we purchased. You know, I kind of like the way that looks. I hate to get rid of it. So maybe for the first year I'll keep it. I know I could just get rid of all those trees, add more farmland, we'll get more cotton. That's the whole point. But also, I just don't want to mow everything down and get rid of everything. The beauty of this map is the way it's designed and the way it looks, and I hate to keep changing too much of it. Let's go ahead and park this right here for now, because that's all we really need to do. Let's grab our plow. Do these fields need to be plowed? I didn't check on that. Field 23 does, because it had red beet into it. Let me do all that. Neither of the fields need lime currently. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping to have all these fields right here as one. Let's head over here and we're going to at least merge the fields together. Wait, do we own this part right here? Is that part of it? Yes, we do own this. That's actually part of field number 23. Do I have a chainsaw? I do not have a chainsaw. These would be just like a real pain to get rid of, so we're going to go ahead and just delete the objects. Can I delete these objects? I should be able to. Maybe I won't be able to. Oh, wait, can I not? Wait a minute, I'm going right through them. There we go, delete tree. I knew it was there somewhere. And then, I think we got that one there. We'll just get rid of it. Where's this tree actually at here? Oh, it was there. Oh. It's there. No, it's there. There it is. There we go. All right, so magically the trees are gone. Oh yeah, I should turn that off just in case. I don't want to accidentally delete something we don't want to delete. All right, let's unfold that. Allow to create fields. I could leave that tree over there, but I think that's going to be part of the other property. So we won't get rid of that just yet. All right, lower that down, please. And now we're just going to kind of follow this little path here. Now, of course, where I'm plowing currently and creating the field, that will need some lime. So probably the best thing to do is just go ahead and lime the whole thing in the springtime when it comes time for it. Actually, that tree may actually be on this property. It's kind of showing that it is. Let me turn that back on. Well, it's gone now. It is history. Back into the Challenger. And the whole goal is to buy that lot right there, merge it with this one, so on and so forth that you've seen. So already we're going to have much more cotton. This field already might be the same size as the one that we currently have for cotton. Yeah, might as well just cut straight across here because this is the red beet field that needs to be plowed. And of course we want to buy that one also. The olive groves, not going to bother. And eventually maybe even buy that lot of land right there. And I think that'd be more cotton than wool that we're getting. So we'll have to see how it goes. We just got to figure out the ratios as we move from year to year. And if we make more cotton than wool, then we can always take maybe the other cotton field, the original cotton field, and turn that over to something else. There we go. More production, more products, that's what we need. Still spending money to make money is what I'm doing. Now, of course, with the amount of land and everything that we have, we are making money. But I just want to make more money per year than what we're doing. Also, I don't want to start getting to the point of having too much to do around here. If I start getting too many fields, it's getting to be too much work. And then I would have to start buying more tractors so we can hire more workers, so on and so forth. I don't want to get to that point. Alright, so now with the cotton field over here slowly expanding, the one thing I do want to get to before I forget, and I need the Challenger for it, is we need to go grab the planter, and we're going to plant the wheat in the field across the road from the farm. So let's go grab the planter and make sure we're full of seed and fertilizer, and we'll throw the wheat into the ground. Alright, grab the planter. Alright, we may have enough fertilizer, but I think I'll top that off. Let's switch that over to wheat. There we go. Yeah, I got plenty of seed. Fertilizer is questionable, so yeah, we'll go top it off here. Just gotta find the happy spot. Well, there's a fertilizer. And we are here. I'll grab a little bit of seed that we do need. Can I get out this way? Can I make that corner? Probably can if I get a better approach. If I can get through there with the truck and trailer, I could probably get through here if I just get a better angle, and this should do it. There we go. Oh yeah, should have the beacons on. Actually, I think it's just a beacon, not beacons. Yeah, we got one on. Well, there should be one on the back of the drill, and there is. And this won't take long at all. So, just a reminder, our planter, which is a modded one, plants just about everything that we possibly could need it to do, and also rolls at the same time, so that's going to help us out in the yield at the end of the season. And as you can see, the working speed is 14 miles an hour, so it's not going to take us long to drop this wheat into this field. And once again, we're just making a wheat field so we get some straw for our cattle for bedding. And then we do take the grain off the field and bring it down to the grain mill to make flour, of course. Don't think it's necessary to buy the bakery. Actually, I don't know. There's got to be a bakery somewhere on the map. I can't think of it where it is right now. I don't think it's going to be worth it to... Well, yes, in a way it is worth it to buy the bakery. I could bring the flour down and make bread. But maybe we got enough productions going on. Yep, going through that fertilizer kind of fast. I mean, I should have enough to get this whole field done. And then the only thing I got really left to do this year for farming is we got the grass field to cut another time. And we're going to do that all as silage once again. We got plenty of hay for the sheep for another year. And then, of course, we got to just plow a few more fields and combine some fields together. And we're all set to move into another farming season. So winter's going to go by relatively quickly. You just have to take care of the animals. And, of course, make sure all the production buildings are doing what they need to be doing. I do love this planter. First off, it's a direct drill. That's always a plus for me. But to be able to do all the crops, especially the vegetables, it's been a while since I used the base game equipment for the vegetables. I did it on Zelanka. And I want to say the biggest drill they had was a 6 meter wide. So to be able to do, is this 15? Can't remember if this is a 15 or 18 meter wide planter. Being triple the size when you want to do big fields, that's a big plus. Spin around here. Yeah, the one thing we may add on this map is when it comes out at the end of the month is the production DLC. I still haven't had a chance to really look at it to see what it entails. Exactly how it's all run and how it's... Because we got a lot of productions here, let's face it. The issue I would have is, since we got a lot of modded production buildings, I don't know if it's going to be compatible with a lot of stuff. Have no idea. I would hope that it is. But I'll have a look at it when it comes out at the end of the month. We still got about a couple more weeks for its release. Of course, also at that stage is, will I have the money to do so? You know me, the second I get money, it's like, okay, where do I spend it? I may have talked about this before, but a real challenge for me in Farming Simulator could be get maybe $100 million in the bank account and not spend it. Or something like that. Because the second I get money, it's like, well, that money's not doing me any good sitting there. Well, let's spend it and use it. Put it to use to make more money. I like how all these swaths on a field just disappear when you drill over it. Don't think in real life the drill would appreciate that. And there we have it. The wheat field is all set, although we will have to fertilize it once the crop grows, and we'll be using the New Holland 130 to do that. And just a reminder, we don't have weeds turned on, and we don't have the stones turned on either. So we don't have to worry about weeding. And now we are done with the wheat field. At least for today. Let's go ahead and fold that up. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to plant this fall, so I think we're all set in that part. Let's see. Anything else? We're not doing any other cereal crop. And let's see. Nope. Yeah, we are done planting. All of our other planting's done in the springtime. So we are good to go. I can bring this back to the farm, park it on up. I'm going to try to repair mostly everything. The tractors get repaired with a realistic damage system. And our equipment just gets repaired as usual. But I don't think there's that much damage on our implements as of yet. We're not using them that long. We get the work done rather quickly. Alright, swing wide here so I can get into the farm. As the manure piles up once again at the cow barn. I don't think I'm ever going to gather or catch up to getting all the manure out of there, especially because we only got like a dozen cows now and they're getting ready to have some offspring. So it's just going to get, we're just going to get more and more manure as time goes on. Let me go ahead and park the planter away. I will walk up to it just to see what the damage is on it. After I run into a beam, of course. What are you at damage-wise? I thought it would tell me. Do I have to be hooked up to it? That's interesting. I thought it would tell me the damage on it. Like it does on the tractors, it tells me 24%. I thought it would tell me on the implements as well. Well, there's a way to check that. If you go to here, and then planters, we can see damage is at, well, it says 0%. So, guess I don't have to worry about it at 0%. I could have given, whoop, I'm still hooked up to it. I could have given it a bath. I mean, cleaning it, washing it. Well, that does remind me, I do have our combine down here. I parked it at the wash station to remind me to give it a good rinse, and then we'll put it away for the season. This will get repaired, but no sense repairing it right now. There we go. Nice and clean. Let's go park this away. I do like this combine. It's the one I used on East Vineland. And of course, we're using it here. I like the New Holland combines. I like the Kloss combines. Alright, let's go grab the Challenger again. And I'm going to hook up to the plow once again. And then I'm going to start merging the canola field that we had up to the sugar beet field. Now, the sugar beet field does need to be plowed also. But I may hire a worker to do that. But before I do, I want to merge the fields together. Yeah, so next season we probably will get like 600,000 liters of sugar beet off this field. And at that point, I will get myself the trailer. I think it's called the Ninja, which I used, I think, way back on No Man's Land a few years ago. We don't need nothing extremely big because we can just chop it on up and keep putting it into the sugar production. It'll do like 51,000 liters, so it's still a pretty big trailer. So we're going to have that cotton field. And now you can kind of see this cotton field is coming together. Just got to buy that lot and then that lot down there. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and finish off this section right here. We know this lot right here needs to be plowed. Let me turn off allow create fields. I don't want to expand. Or wait, does that reset when you unhook? Yes, it does. Let me go ahead and turn off allow create fields. Don't want to expand yet. Just in case I don't get there financially. I don't want to expand the field and then have that whole situation to where I actually don't own the land that I plowed on. I think I did a little bit of that on the hinterland. Now, someone did mention if I get too tired of plowing all the time, we could turn off periodic plowing, which would mean all the fields I have to plow every year because of the root crops, we wouldn't have to do. I mean, yeah, we could do that, but I think we're doing okay. Yeah, we got a lot of plowing to do, but it's not, as long as I keep just doing a little bit here, a little bit there, not doing it all at once, it's not too bad. And plowing is one of those jobs, as long as you got the right sized implement, it's one of those jobs I don't mind doing. For some reason, it's kind of satisfying to me. Don't know why. We all have those jobs that we like and jobs that we don't like. We all have our reasons for it. Or maybe not a reason, we just... all we know is that I like doing that job and I don't like doing this one. I used to like harvesting the most when I first started playing Farming Simulator. But unless I got the right size header, I think it's because you harvest at 6 miles an hour, and it seems like sometimes, because I always end up with the big fields, so it seems like it takes forever. I'm happy when it's done though, and I can sell the product and bring in a whole bunch of cash. That's nice. Especially when I was on Oceanside Forest. But actually in Oceanside Forest, at the end there, I wasn't harvesting at all. We had 2 combines going at the same time with 60-foot headers. And all I was doing I was in the truck going back and forth from one combine to another and unloading them. That's all I was doing. Now, I did bring the milk over from the dairy farm just a while ago, did I not? I remember it being on my list of things to do, and I think we did it. Yep, we're all set. And I am keeping my eye on the water, because I've been told from someone that this doesn't actually work. When it gets down to a billion, it'll stay there. So it doesn't actually work. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. And let's see. Are the sheep that far yet? No, the sheep got much farther to go. So, yep. And we only got cows and sheep on this map, so that's all we have to worry about. All right, let's pick up the plow, and let's go ahead and we'll merge this field together up here. So allow to create fields. And this is only going to take a second to merge them together. Yep, this whole field does need to be plowed. The canola field does not. But if I set it off in a worker, they're just going to go ahead and do this field as well. And then, let's see, I don't think I have any more fields to plow after the sugar beet field. I think, like I said, all of the fields will be pretty much good to go. So we kind of line this up a little bit. Let's tidy up this corner. Hopefully the harvester, when it goes past that tree, doesn't clip it. And there we go. Now we got our sugar beet field is finally finished. At least I think it is. I hope I don't have to expand on that much more. Now I just need to go around. And you know what? I'll probably plow this field myself rather than hire workers, save myself some coin, save myself some money on it. Because it won't take me too long to get it done. Just got to make sure I don't take out people's steps going to their doors. And right next to the shed as well. And around here. Now as for that sugar beet, I could put down a silo just to have it here. It'd only be 10,000. But I think that sugar factory is going to go through enough. And I should be able to put it in there by the morning. I only got like, what, 30 some odd thousand liters in the harvester now? Or whatever it is. And the factory, I think, could take 25 or so. Let's go ahead and leave that right there. So let me just double check on the fields and the statuses so we can all get it in our head what's going on. So yeah, I will line these fields all together once we buy them all. I hope we buy them all. And of course, this is where we just merge the field together here. And of course, this needs to be all plowed. As for our potato field, our cotton field that we currently have, they're all set to be planted in next year. We got this field here, which will probably be maybe parsnips next year. Another potato field and sunflower field are set to go. We just did the wheat field. That is all set. And if we scroll on over to here, maybe carrots next year. We'll have to wait and see. Our vineyard, of course, needs to be pruned and plowed. And we're just waiting for the vegetation to turn on that before we get back into there and get to work. And I'll try to remember this year to prune and plow at the same time. But that is currently where we're at in that status. As for selling stuff, well, yeah, it looks like we got a whole bunch of material to sell. If I were to sell everything at the best time, we got $288,000 worth of material to sell. But there's some stuff that we just don't sell. We got to actually $38,000 of clothing already. So that is looking really, really good. Flour, we got about 25 grand. That'll be sold soon. Silage, we don't sell though. And let's see, soybeans. See if I can remember to sell those. That'd be good. So yeah, I think we're pretty much all set. Of course, the vegetable stuff seems like every month that is a good price. And now that we got the candy factory back up and running, this stuff will look really good in June. But we got a long ways to go on that. But hopefully this year we might have like $250,000 worth of candy, maybe. I don't know. But we won't know for another 8 months or so. Long ways off. Long ways off. But yeah, I think we're pretty much all done with October. But like I said, I think I'll get this field plowed in between episodes. Then we'll get to November. We got the grass field to cut. And then just sell some items. And then maybe just rip on through the winter months. Oh yeah, we'll have to take care of the vineyard though too. So we got the grass field and the vineyard to take care of. Alright, that's on my checklist to do by the end of the year. I think that's where we're all set. And sell some items, of course. And try to work on buying more land. Although money might be hard to come by to buy all the land that I want to. But we'll see how far we get. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you again right here in the hills of Tuscany. But until then, have a good one.